Here are the headlines. Knowledge and Human Development Authority in Dubai launches the Healthy and Happy School Award. UAE participates in Wings for Life World Run for Spinal Research. Watch Dubai residents perform the side plank for this week's fitness challenge. And actress Priyanka Chopra reveals her beauty regime. I'm Zahira. Welcome to What's Up. The Dubai Knowledge and Human Development Authority, or KHDA, has launched the Healthy and Happy School Award. Designed to recognize schools that are working to create a healthy environment for their students, schools in the Emirates submitted video entries to take part. The program was designed as part of the City Makers Initiative. The Sky Blue team comprises representatives from Dubai Education Zone, Dubai Health Authority, Dubai Municipality, Dubai Sports Council and Knowledge and Human Development Authority. The awards will raise awareness towards the importance of healthy living from an early age and celebrate schools in Dubai that are making a difference in the lives of students. There are three categories: the Healthy and Happy School, or H2 Award, Star of the Community and Most Innovative School in Implementing Health and Wellbeing Programs. The UAE is one of 30 countries that took part in the Wings for Life World Run. With its thrust behind running for those who can't, the Global Run's objectives is to get as many people around the world to run at the same time to raise awareness and find a cure for spinal cord injury. The run has a unique concept because it does not have a set distance. Instead, there are catcher cars at official locations across the globe. Some of the catcher cars are driven by famous personalities, including Formula One drivers. Once the catcher car passes you, you are eliminated. Therefore, the last person caught by the catcher car will be considered the global champion. In the UAE, the run took place at the Dubai Autodrome with over 1,000 participants. Here are some of the highlights of the event.
The Executive Council of Dubai is leading the initiative called My Community, a City for Everyone. It is an initiative that was launched by His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Crown Prince of Dubai and Chairman of the Executive Council of Dubai. It is basically an initiative that transforms Dubai into a disability-friendly city. And our participation today is to reinforce that Dubai is an inclusive city, that Dubai is participating with the world across different continents and 33 different countries to ensure that we are there as one unity, as one inclusive and cohesive society. We're also participating under an initiative called Good Move Dubai, which is an initiative that promotes a healthy lifestyle in Dubai, which is one of the initiatives under Dubai Plan 2021. And the initiative today is supporting My Community, a City for Everyone, in order to fulfill its vision into transforming Dubai into a disability-friendly city.
It was good. It was very hot outside, but I enjoyed the run. When I watched people running, I ran faster, but I walked most of the time. My purpose is to run for those who can't. It's for spinal cord injury, and seeing those people on the wheelchairs, you know, you have to push yourself. If they're pushing themselves on wheelchairs, why don't we push ourselves on feet, you know?
Feels really good, because we're running here for a cause, and it's such a good cause. We're running for people who are not able to run. So, coming out here, running in the heat gives us more motivation. It feels honored to run for those people. We should especially thank Red Bull and all the sponsors for Wings for Life, this event. And it means a lot to us coming here and running out for everyone. Every successful man or anyone who is at a level he wants to be, he needs to do such things for the environment, for the surroundings. Like, you're supposed to do things for a good cause. So, when you do such good cause, this is one of the reasons why you become successful. So, so I think everyone should take some time out from their daily life and spare some time for such causes if they actually want to get somewhere.
It was amazing, so many people running. It was just a lot of energies, and I ran 10K and it was really good. This is my cousin Badr. He can't run. He got autism since he's born, and he can't run. So I was thinking of him the whole time, and I'm thinking about him every day. So and I run for him in particularly. It's really important to have this activity for them, just to remind that they're really still in our mind, we won't forget them, never.
It's something that joins everyone in the same activity. We are here to join every nationalities who lives in this country has joined. We see everyone together. We see the people with disability who are able to enjoy and complete a 5K run. That's fantastic. This is what we really want people to join together, to help each other, to enjoy the country, enjoy the activities together.
Have you experienced headache with high body temperature and rapid breathing? These are common symptoms of heat stroke. On this week's What's Up Doc, we found out ways on how you can avoid this.
Hello, doctor. I'd like just to ask a simple question about the heat stroke. What's the causes for that, and what's the treatment? Thank you.
Stroke means a brain attack, where a vessel in the brain is blocked, and usually it is blocked by a clot, blood clot, or a thrombus, a collection of blood constituents that block the vessel, and accordingly this part of the brain will be deprived from nutrients, from blood, from oxygen, and there will be a damage. People doesn't know the word heat stroke. They know that there is a sun stroke, that the sun affected you. And here we have to be careful, because if it is not only direct exposure to the sun which cause heat stroke, rather working in a hot atmosphere, even in the shadow, can lead to heat stroke. And the heat stroke is the extreme stage. So it starts first by just feeling hot and uneasy. So if you are in a hot weather, working, running, or even just spending time in the walking the market when the weather is hot, you will start to feel what? You will start to lose fluids. Maybe you will not notice that because maybe you are not sweating that so much, but still you are losing some of the fluids from inside your body, and then you will start to have weak. Then you have to rest in a cold place on and off. Now, if it happens that you work more than enough in a hot weather, you will have something called heat exhaustion. Heat exhaustion, that means you are sweating badly, your skin is warm, and you start to feel headache, nauseated, you want to vomit, and then you start to be dizzy. You are as if you are seeing 1, 2. And then you will have cramps. Cramps is sudden pain, either Usually it is in both calves, or it can be on the arms and in the whole body. Then immediately you have to stop doing what you are doing in this hot weather. You have to decrease the amount of clothes as much as you can, or the situation permits, and then you have to go to a cold place where is the fan or there is an AC, and rest for a while, and then drink fluids. We don't like fluids to be drank quickly in a huge amounts. Rather, you start to take fluids slowly, gradually, and these fluids should have enough amount of electrolytes. Some people actually like to drink these power drinks, but usually it's ineffective. Just simple drinks, or for example, yogurt will be enough, can give you yogurt with water. Some people have the habit of adding salt to the water. If you add a little amount, but usually in heat exhaustion, fluids is more than enough, simple water. The cola or its derivative usually is not recommended because it fills the stomach with the gases suddenly, and the stomach already exhausted from the heat exhaustion. Even clothing is very important. There are clothes which allow air circulation, so you don't wear tight clothing, or clothes made of polyester. So usually we have to know that laborers have the right to have cotton clothing. Direct sun is the main cause, but very hot weather for a long time also can cause heat stroke. Heat stroke is an extreme of heat exhaustion. Now, the only problem that the skin is very dry, and the victim is not sweating, because the very hot weather actually is so hot that the sweat will evaporate. So in heat stroke, usually this system is damaged, either temporarily or sometimes, unfortunately, permanently, where we have permanent damage to the brain. But in heat exhaustion, this center is still working. So if we catch the victim in the heat exhaustion stage, we advise him, and then he will not reach the heat stroke stage, because still the control system in the brain works when we have heat exhaustion.
The summer season is here, and for UAE residents, the best way to beat the heat is by hitting the beach. If you want to be inspired on what you're going to do this summer, then listen up. Here are some ideas.
Upcoming summer, it's gonna be nice here in Dubai 2016. It's gonna be awesome. I think a lot of events gonna be happened here. Health activities, b-boying, breakdancing. There is also some like going to gym and swimming. That's it.
My summer plans for this summer. I come to Dubai to opening my own freestyle football academy. We're teaching freestyle football skills, and street football.
Go to the beach, cool off in the sea, spend time with friends. That's about it.
Basically lying on the beach, yeah. We've been to the Burj Khalifa, been to the marina, but we have not been doing too much. We've been there 2 years ago, so we know a lot actually, so it's just a vacation. We've got a lot of lakes there, you know, the mountains. You can go there for a day or two. It's nice. We do not spend it in the city usually. You just go out of Munich, because it's so unbelievably hot in the city.
Summer? The beach, man. That's the best thing, you know. Playing basketball in the outdoor, that's always great. But, you know, in the Arab world, majority of the time we have, like, you know, hot weather mainly, especially in Dubai over here. So you get, but, you know, in summer, people go to the beach, they enjoy the time, they take your family with them, so that's beautiful.
This summer, I actually plan on doing a lot of activities. I like sports and definitely water sports, so I think I'm going to be going to visit a lot of water parks and stuff like that, to be honest. Football, definitely, I'm trying that out, but I want to go do like a lot of water sports, like surfing. I've never tried it out, so I think it should be good. Surfing, I've tried flyboarding. I want to get better at that because I'm kind of bad, but hopefully I can do them more.
In this week's Be Your Best Story, let's hear the inspiring tale of Dubai-based athletes who were able to complete the North Pole Marathon.
My name is Mustafa Mroué. I work for Visa International as the finance director for GCC.
Danny Afuni. I work for PepsiCo, Middle East and North Africa.
So it all started in 2013 when Danny and myself, along with other group of friends, we climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. That was our first adventure together. After that, we decided that we want to go on and continue doing that kind of challenges, especially that we did it for a cause. We're supporting a child with cancer. So from there, it rolled, and we climbed a few other mountains, and we did other runs, and we founded our group, the Omni Athletes.
Our objective was to be associate Grand Slammers. Grand Slam is an award in the running world, whereby if you've run the 7 continents and you run the North Pole, you can enter the associate Grand Slam club. And our objective was to become Grand Slammers. So the prerequisite or the qualification before that was that we had to run the 7 continents, and that's what we did last year. After finishing North Pole, we entered the Associate Grand Slam Club, which only has around 120 people worldwide. We became the first Arab team to enter that club, and this was the objective from the North Pole Marathon. And at the same time, help as much as we can the different charities that we can. That's partly the objective.
So you know that living in Dubai at plus 30 to 50 degrees Celsius, it's not really easy to acclimatize your body for that. So luckily we had a facility like Ski Dubai, where we were training there twice a week for a few months before our trip. So even though it's -4, or -4 to -8, which is much warmer than the North Pole, but then it was at least a good preparation to test our gears, to also to run on snow, which is very rare in Dubai. And on top of that, we were doing some conditioning training. We were running a lot. We were running on sand because the texture of sand is very similar to the texture of snow. So it helped a lot. The role of food is to fuel you up for the training and also to recover. So that's why our food was very clean, very healthy. Also, for us, we were eating with dairy and gluten-free because our bodies weren't digesting them properly. The most important bit is that we were eating really well before the race, because this is where we were building the right muscle foundation. We're building the endurance during these months. So when we got there, we were really ready, at least physically. Mentally, it was, this is where the challenge was, but physically we were perfectly ready.
Our race was 2 stages. Stage 1 was on ice and somehow shallow snow. Some parts were a bit deep, but relatively you can run. That was for 32 kilometers. The second stage of the marathon was very brutal, very harsh. It was almost, I would say, more than 35 centimeters of deep snow. So once you step on the snow, your legs, you go deep into the snow and you cannot run. You can't even fast walk. North Pole is a different kind of extreme. You know, it's 24 hours sunlight. It's almost -40 all the time, wind chill effect. You can't wear heavy clothes, because if you're wearing heavy clothes then you're going to sweat, and if the sweat freezes over, you can't run anymore and you basically get disqualified. So you're always very careful. You have to be very careful. You're wearing thin layers. You have to rely on your body heat. You can't sweat. You have to change your clothes periodically. And you know, it's very uncomfortable all the way. So I would say yes, this was the most unique thing we've done in our lives.
It was really satisfying to see the finish line and cross it and hold our flag and just finish this race.
For us, it's about inspiration and compassion. Mustafa mentioned the charities that we help, but it's more than that really. It's because we want to inspire people back home, people around us. The more you do these things, it will give you a healthy mind. It will give you a healthy body, and that inspires you to perform both in your life and in the workplace. So we've seen a lot of results after we did the first achievement, which was Kilimanjaro. So if you look at us 4 years ago, we're very much different versus today. So every time we do one of these challenges, you see the world, you meet different people, you meet different people who have different sets of values, and this is all good. So for us, this is a long-term thing. Every year we're going to have a bigger challenge than the previous year. And it's all about these set of values, seeing the world, being compassionate, and trying to inspire people through achievement. Right now we're in the middle of planning it. We're in the middle of planning what the challenge would be next year. But what we do is we try and make the one to come even more challenging. It requires more endurance and more extreme than the previous one. So as I told you, we're in the middle of planning it now. We do a lot of research on what's out there. What are the extreme races, the hardest races in the world out there. And once we finish the research, we align as members on that's what we want to do. And we're in the middle of that right now. We just came back from the North Poles.
Just for everyone, they have to have some challenging event and go for it and train for it, because it will change our lives. So it will definitely change everybody's lives to go for something big. Specifically for the North Pole, it required lots of planning, preparation, and execution at the end in the event itself.
Everyone or every group of people has a big idea, and they go on and pursue it, and they inspire other people. Then imagine that big social effect that it would have on people back home, people back at your home, people back at everyone's home. So this is all good, right? So that's the message I would say to people.
Can you do the side plank? That's our fitness challenge for this week. Here's Steve.
It's a great day here at the beach once again, and you know what? I feel like I want to challenge people to perform side planks. Let's find out how many they can do in 1 minute. Let's go! Side planks just for 1 minute.
Yes, I can. We'll try.
I don't think so.
Yes, of course.
Yes, بالطبع. I think I can do it. Yeah.
All right, awesome, fantastic. It's the first time we interviewed someone who just got married, okay? They just got married when?
26th of March.
Just last month, okay? Not even a month ago.
Yeah.
Congratulations from all of us from Physique TV.
Thank you very much.
And from all the millions watching right now around the world, we wish you happy marriage and a lot of babies in the future.
Thank you very much.
Like 1,000 babies, okay?
All right.
But for you to have a lot of babies, you have to have a strong abs, a strong core, you know what I'm saying? That's where the power comes from, buddy. Right. So I want to challenge you for the love of your love for your wife and for the millions of people watching. What's up? I don't know who that is. Okay. I want you to say yes to the challenge for today. Side planks, just for 1 minute.
All right, yes.
Good?
Good.
All right, what do you want to say?
Okay.
Okay, yalla. Yeah, that's it, okay? But wait, just go down. Okay, before we begin, any last words you want to tell the people watching?
Health is good, so focus on your health.
Okay, that's good. He's a doctor, he's a dentist, okay? So health is always?
Essential.
Okay, fantastic. Here you go, doctor, let's do this. 3, 2, and go! Woo!
You'll get a gift for this. You can do this.
You gonna get a gift?
Yeah, something.
What kind of gift is that?
Are we getting something?
Are you gonna get something? He's gonna get something from you.
Okay, fine. I'm good.
Okay, now, where did you guys get married? Like here or back home or what?
Back in Pakistan, we are on our honeymoon.
Oh, honeymoon time, huh? Oh, you guys watching, huh? You guys are naughty. Okay. 11,
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
1. Woo! Yeah!
That's my husband.
Yeah! That's my husband. That's my husband. That's your husband.
My husband.
That's your husband. Whatever. Okay. How was it, doctor? Is it good?
It's good.
Was he hard?
Not really.
Not really?
Not really.
He's kind of cocky, huh? But that's okay. I'm gonna give it to you because you just got married, okay? But anyway,
it is hard.
On a serious note, for all the people out there who are not working out, who are not exercising, what is your advice for them?
At least they should run for half an hour every day, because I did not used to exercise, and for the past 1.5 years I've started exercising. So it improves your general health, it reduces your stress levels, and you do not need any other addictions, any kind of addictions, to basically reduce your stress levels, like cold drinks, alcohol, smoke. So.
And should they include side planks on their workout routine?
I think you should.
Why?
Because this is great for your love handles.
Yeah. Okay, and of course for your legs, right? And for you, Mrs. Proud Wife, what do you want to tell your great husband?
That I love him.
Really?
Yeah.
You love him?
Of course I do.
I love him too. Oh, I'm just kidding. Congratulations, buddy. Thanks for joining. Thank you so much. Okay, right now we got two beautiful ladies. They're friends, okay? We got Leela and Stitch. I'm just kidding. Leela and?
Sita.
Leela and Sita. And you're from?
England.
And you?
Colombia.
Oh, Colombiana, Espanol. She's out American. You want to say hello to people?
Buenas tardes, todo el mundo.
Buenas tardes, señor y señora. Welcome to Physique TV. Okay, here we go. Ladies, the challenge for today is side planks, 60 seconds. Okay. Do you think you can do that?
Yes, I can. We'll try.
We'll try.
Okay.
Don't try it. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? Just do it, yeah?
Yeah, just do it.
Why are you so happy today? What's up?
It's our first time in Dubai, so we're really excited.
Yeah? Yeah. Well, guess what? You got your 60 seconds of fame right now. Okay. Leela and Sita. These beautiful ladies, here they go. So, do you think it's easy?
It's all right.
It's not easy, right?
Not really.
Not really. How awesome is that?
It's really cool. I'm loving it. This is really tiring.
Okay, 30 seconds in. And how about you, beautiful lady? How you feel?
I'm okay. Right.
Have you done this before?
No.
So it's first time, huh?
Yeah.
14, 13, 12, 11. Countdown in Spanish.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Finish! Yalla! Stand up, ladies. Woo!
Yes!
Yes! Finish! Workout is done. You can now eat 10 cheeseburgers and 1 kilo of French fries and a pound of pasta, whatever. Come here. Okay, so this kind of workout really contracts your abs. Do you think this would make you lose a lot of calories?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, it's a good exercise.
Would you recommend it? Would you recommend it for your friends?
Yeah, it's a good one, yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, me too, I would recommend it.
What are your thoughts?
It's fun to do.
What are your thoughts about a workout? On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard is it?
This workout?
Yeah.
4.
Really? 4?
5 maybe.
5? Well, thank you. Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Hi. Good afternoon. Is it okay? What's up? What's your name, buddy?
Alex.
Alex, what's your name?
Basha.
Basha. And what's your name?
Yeah.
Can I challenge you?
What kind of challenge?
It's for the abs. It's called side planks. Side planks. It's not a sit-up. It's just a plank. I'll show you how, but you gotta say yes first.
Oh my God.
Come on, yes?
Go.
Go! All right, yeah, let's get Bernadette. Stand up. Okay, Bernadette, are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
60 seconds, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, people watching right now. Bernadette, go down. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! 60 seconds. How do you feel?
It's really hard.
So, what's she doing in Dubai?
I'm working here.
11, 10, 9, 8. Khalas? What happened? Khalas, huh? All right, yalla, stand up. Thank you. Let's go.
I don't have energy.
It's fine, it's fine, okay. Now, tell me, what was the hardest part of the challenge?
The hardest part was when you hold your weight.
Yeah. On your elbows.
Yeah, from your elbow.
Because you're contracting your core, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
But do you think this kind of workout burns a lot of fat?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, fantastic. Thank you, Bernadette. Appreciate it. All right, thank you so much. Have a good day. Hi, guys. Good afternoon. What's up? My name's Steve, bro. From Physique TV. What's your name?
Ilir.
Ilir, from?
Switzerland.
Oh, you're Swiss. Okay. Now, we got a challenge happening, okay? It's called Fitness Challenge.
Okay.
Now, in 1 minute, do you think you can do side planks?
How much I can do?
Just in 1 minute. Can you do it for 1 minute, side planks?
I think I can do it, yeah.
All right, awesome, fantastic. Thanks for joining. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Hold it for 1 minute. Okay, 2 seconds in. Okay, side planks is very good for you because it challenges your core. Okay, most especially your obliques, you know, this side. Because you're contracting it so you burn a lot of calories. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you got a solid core. Come on. Stand up, Elliot. First of all, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining the challenge. How do you think about it?
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Was it hard?
Not really.
But do you think if people would do this every day, do you think they would have six-pack?
Sure.
Why?
Especially this part here.
Obliques, huh?
Yeah, right.
Makes it stronger.
Really.
Fantastic. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. One of the best ab workouts you can always do every day is side planks. Makes your core very strong and burns a lot of calories. That's all for now. I'll see you guys next time. I'm Steve Patrick, and that's What's Up.
Boxing legend Floyd "Money" Mayweather Jr. may fight again. Just 8 months ago, the undefeated boxer announced his retirement from the sport with a 49-win, 0-loss record. However, during an interview with Showtime's Jim Gray, Mayweather opened the door to a comeback. Asked by Gray if he would come back for the money or the opportunity to raise his record to 50-0, Mayweather laughed and answered both. The boxer said several times he was happy in retirement, but he didn't slam the door on a return to the ring. He admitted he's been talking with CBS and Showtime. He's also said that if he ever will fight again, it will have to be a 9-figure payday, or probably a championship fight, and still a 9-figure payday. Mayweather's last fight against Manny Pacquiao is the richest fight in boxing history, and one that sold a record of $4.6 million on pay-per-view. In his recent trip to Dubai, One Championship Vice President Rich Franklin granted Physique TV a one-on-one interview to tell us more about his fitness routine. The former UFC middleweight champion still maintains a healthy lifestyle, even though he already retired from the sport. Here's Ali Mokdad.
Ali Mokdad here with Celebrity Fit, and today's special guest is Rich Franklin, the former UFC middleweight champion and now the vice president of One Championship. And Rich, I gotta ask you, you always staying fit. I've been on tour with you a lot for all of last year, I think, and I always watch you eat these eggs, like 4 egg whites, and then you go on to eat salad. You live a pretty healthy life. Talk to me about your diet and your regimen.
Well, I'll tell you, traveling makes it very difficult for me to maintain a regimen, especially when I'm in countries where getting the food that I need is very difficult. But I was in Myanmar last week, for example, and fortunately they had a good breakfast buffet. So every morning I got up, I ordered 6 hard-boiled eggs, stripped all the egg whites out, and then had 4 regular scrambled eggs. On top of that, I had a huge salad every morning, a couple pieces of fruit, and then whatever carbohydrates I could find, maybe some steamed rice or a slice of bread or whatever. Bread's not my favorite, but I keep my nutrition very, very strict, 6.5 days a week, basically. But then when I decide that I want to do some junk, like, I let myself go.
So you have a cheat meal?
I do have a cheat meal. And in my cheat meal, like, for me, basically nothing is off limits. Like, I'm a pizza and burgers kind of guy, the greasier the better kind of thing. But I make sure that if I'm going to do that, that the rest of my week is, like, spot on strict.
Talk to me about your fitness routine. Do you still do a lot of MMA-related exercises, or is it more cross-training, cross-functional? What do you do in a daily workout of Rich Franklin?
Oh, it depends on the day. I still, when I'm not on the road, I still train like I'm getting ready for a fight. I'll have days where I go into the gym and I'm probably sparring and putting my body through unnecessary damage. But it's it's something that I'm passionate about. I would much rather go to the gym and spar for 60 minutes than get on a treadmill for 30. Personally, it's a great way for me to get cardio in, and I just love it. This is something, I mean, I was blessed to be able to do what I'm truly passionate about doing. Like, as an athlete, very few people in this world get to do that, and just because you retire from something doesn't mean that you lose the love for it. I actually, since I've retired, the one thing that's been nice about training is that I'm able to actually go back into the gym and just train for the love of it, instead of like, oh, I have to get ready for this particular fight, or I have to worry about this particular contract or whatever. It's like, I'm just gonna go to the gym and just work on being a better martial artist, work on this particular technique, and just truly for the love of it. So it's been refreshing.
Talk to us about your journey as an MMA fighter. You were at one point one of the UFC middleweight title holders. What was that like, being the champion back then when the sport was still maturing? And talk to me about where it is now.
You know, I fought at a time where the sport basically went from this, like, viewed as a human cockfighting thing to something that's more of a legitimized mainstream sport. Like, I was part of that transition into the mainstream, and it was at a time where you know, you went from the judo guy versus the karate guy to tough, like the first generation of truly tough mixed martial artists, and it truly was just a really cool piece of history, I guess, and it was exciting to be part of that. I remember, like, I'll say this much. I remember the night I was working so hard. I remember putting so much effort into working to obtaining the title that I remember the night that I won my belt, and I went from this arena of like 20,000 screaming fans, and I walked to my hotel room and I set my belt down on the bed, and I was looking at it, and I thought, like, and I'm looking around, and it's like me and just like 4 or 5 of my friends and family in the room, and I thought, like, this is not what I thought a champion would feel like. And I don't know if I was expecting like confetti and parades and all that kind of stuff, but it was definitely an experience, and something that as I've watched the sport develop, like, you're seeing the second generation of fighters now, and it's really interesting to see these guys fighting that basically they've known MMA ever since they were kids. Like, mixed martial arts wasn't around until the year I graduated from high school. So I didn't grow up at the age of like 7 years old saying I want to be an MMA fighter, and that's what you're seeing today.
I mean, for the people that don't know, you used to be a teacher, right?
Yeah, actually, I taught high school math.
Wow, what's a big transition from math to jumping into the cage?
Actually, yeah, it was easier. Teaching high school math is a very difficult thing to do. So, but I'll say this: I didn't have very many students that weren't turning in their homework.
What would you tell aspiring MMA fighters now? In today's generation, the sport's evolved so much. So what's one piece of advice you would give them?
Best piece of advice I can give to young fighters is one, man, like, things don't happen overnight. And especially in this modern day that we live in, like, we live in a society of instant gratification. You know, I don't, for example, I don't have to write a letter and mail it and wait for 4 weeks until I get a response. Like, I can send you a text and get a response right away. And that's the mentality of people in this modern society. Things don't happen overnight, and you have to put hard work into it. And if you're not willing to do that, like, you're not going to get anywhere. And the second piece of advice that I always give young fighters, because they're young and hungry and they're willing to do pretty much anything. You know, I'll fight anybody, anytime, anywhere. And it's like, you know what? Treat this like a business and make smart business decisions. That's how you end up having a 10 or 12-year career in this industry. Hey, I'm Rich Franklin. Physique TV, be your best.
Bollywood superstar Priyanka Chopra is making waves in America with her network drama series Quantico. As a treat to her fans, the former Miss World revealed her routine and gave us some beauty tips. Priyanka believes that what is most important for your skin is what you do the night before. According to the star, she removes all remnants of makeup before going to bed, no matter how tired she is. Priyanka also tries to wear very little makeup on a day-to-day basis when it is not needed for her work. She also said that sometimes she'll put on fresh yogurt as a mask with a little turmeric powder in it, which is an Indian trick. The turmeric acts as a healer for the skin. Priyanka is also a fan of coconut water as it has electrolytes, which are good for you. Again, here are the headlines. Knowledge and Human Development Authority in Dubai launches the Healthy and Happy School Award. UAE participates in Wings for Life World Run for Spinal Research. Dubai residents perform the side plank for this week's fitness challenge. And actress Priyanka Chopra reveals her beauty regime. Thank you for joining me today. If you have any comments or suggestions, connect with us on our social media pages. I'm Zahira. I'll see you next time.